you have completed up to this far. Congratulations. The only thing left here is this particular part and this particular part, and after that you will be ending up with your project. So all you need to do is to come back over here, copy the code again, get down over here, let's assume that this height is of 10 pixels. That means there will be a 10 pixels of gap from this paragraph to this table, to the table immediately following it. That means this table. So I am giving here a 10 pixels of gap. Now I am pressing Ctrl S, or I am going to File, Save, come back to your project and reload. And you see that there is already a 10 pixels of gap from the bottom. Now for the final part, press Ctrl V over here, change the BG color. I am just changing it to for say this one. Ctrl C, copy, and placing it over here. No need to mention any height. Now all that thing does matter over here is you have actually two columns. You see, this is the first column and this is the second column. So all you need to do is to create those columns first. Here you have only a single column. Now you have to create another column over here. So this is the column 1, this is the column 2. And if you wish to have centrally aligned contents over here, so all you need to do is to provide that magic word, align center. This is the magic property to make your contents aligning into a central condition. Now you come back over here, a detailed analysis on the myth, and here comes another content. What was it? Designed by XYZ Corporation Private Limited. Now just save this page, get back to your browser and reload, and you see that it is now appearing over here as this one. Now the matter of fact is, all you need to do first is to remove these BG color properties that you have provided so far to distinguish between these individual content tables over here. So all you need to do first, the very first thing is to remove those background BG color properties over here. So all I am doing here, I am removing each and every BG color properties over here, and then I will be doing some necessary amendments. So I have removed all these BG color properties from each and every table present in this particular project. Pressing Ctrl S, getting back to our project, reload, and we see that each and every BG color properties, those are now gone, and you are now getting the whole project, whole thing over here. This is the project actually, and you are getting this whole project over here. You see, now here is a particular thing that here, this is actually a separate BG color that I have provided here. So all you need to do is to take this BG color code, copy it, get back to our project, providing this particular BG color over here. Always provide the hashtag first and then press Ctrl V. Now you come back to your page and reload, and you see that this BG color property has been now imposed over here, and all you need to do is to provide it a little bit more height here such that it gets the more spacious from top or from the bottom. So all we are doing here is recreating that particular thing, height over here. We are forced to do so, and one thing is sure, that this content won't go down far we don't need to worry about these content elements here, as those are synchronized and those are prescribed. So all you need to do is to provide a particular height, press Ctrl S, come back to your project, reload, and you see that this thing has now been a little bit of more spacious. So we have done with our project, but the main thing is to make some necessary amendments, such as this font matching case over here. Now if you have a closer look at this particular project, you will see that all of these attributes, those we are wishing to have on a synchronized manner recurrently over here. All these things, those are coming. We have to write it down in each and every individual cases where we want to appear those properties again and again. The more you code, the more there are chances to generate error. So what if we can just eliminate this recurrent nature of properties? That means the properties, those will be classified into a single one, into a single particular area. They will be classified by a name or by an ID, and then when I will be wishing to use those particular properties into a particular area, then all we need to do is to call them by name or call them by ID, and they will appear and execute all the properties recurrently. That would have been a little more correct and a very proper method to represent a project, to create your project, and that is why the necessity of CSS generates over here. Actually in CSS, all we do there, we actually write down those properties into a single place or into a different page, and what we do, we just link them up, link those particular page or link that particular class name or particular ID name with some common properties, with some common attributes over there, and when we call them by name or by ID, then those particular attributes or properties, they are called in and they are being used by that particular element. So this is the basic need of CSS. Instead of writing a property again and again, we are just calling up a property by name, and then we will be using it into our project. And from the very next project, we will be starting to know how to create a CSS, the particularity of CSS, such as this inline CSS or internal CSS or external or imported CSS. We will be getting familiar with it, and that will be the actual project that we will be actually starting on. Till then, thank you for seeing us, and stay tuned for more. Subscribe us. In the next tutorial, we are going to meet you. Thank you.